see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
Because they thrive off of us being stressed and needing their support and their resources and whatever the case may be. But to really obtain true peace and true joy within yourself, where you're able to go off in solidarity and be okay with yourself, and be able to connect with people and see people through different eyes. I don't know, it really shifted my mindset on what I really want out of life. And I literally wrote in silence when I got off work. It's like not even intentional, but I really, I'm like, dang, I'm gonna turn the music on because it's so busy and overstimulating and this and that. And then, oh, by the way, I do enjoy social media, so I'm engaging in that too, my own personal life. And I'm like, I have to really prioritize like maintaining some type of steadiness in my life. Like, I don't have to be in survival mode anymore. Like, I don't have to, like, yes, I want to go after things, but shit, girl, like, at least relax for a little bit. Like, to where you're not always chasing after the next thing.
Girl, I know. Because I'm like, it's always something with me. I'm like, I'm always wanting this and that. Okay, now I need to do this. And I had to ask myself, oh, hold on. I got to change this music because I don't know if I'm going to get copyrighted. But I was just thinking to myself, when am I going to be satisfied?
Yeah.
When am I going to be satisfied? For real. And for me, I'm such a dreamer, and I have like this big dream in my head. And I do feel like I can fulfill it, but how long do I try to fulfill that dream in my head? Because there's also a really relaxed dream I have too, which it's a softer life. It looks like me being a mom, raising some kids, living in the suburbs, the country potentially. Like, that's a really, complete opposite lifestyle than what I'm living right now. And I have to, I guess when the time comes, that's why I'm really praying to God, like, if that is gonna happen in my life, like, he really has to send a man for me.
Yeah.
Because then I'll know for sure, like, it'll be time. Because right now, if I go off of my own flesh, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. It's just so many decisions. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know when I should chase something, when I should just let it be.
So, like, I'm like, I don't want to be impulsive right now, but, like, I feel like just doing something crazy in my life. I don't know. It's just feeling too routine for me right now. And I still feel like there's still so much life to live. I don't want to box myself in.
No, for real.
I can be very present at my job some days, and then some days I really can see the fullness and possibilities of what I could really do with all my gifts and all my, like, personality traits. I love what I do because right now, all the students, I'm talking to them about, like, what do you want your career to be? So we're doing, like, those assessments where you get, like, career feedback or, like, personality things. And so it's reminding me of, like, when I was going through that season of exploring and, you know, the fact that, like, we all are multifaceted. So if you choose to live a healthy life, you may live a very long life, and you may be able to do all those things at some point. And not just limiting yourself. And I feel like right now, even though I'm learning a lot at my job, I cannot do this long term because my mental health and my physical health, I feel like, tops every little thing that I do at my job. Like, I'm not going to continue to sacrifice my peace of mind. I like to be active. I like to be involved and able to move around. I feel like I'm stifled at my job right now.
Girl, stuck like Chuck. That's what I was talking about with that coworker, the one that I was talking about earlier. I'm like, now he really feels stuck. And then with him buying his house, he feels even more like, I'm gonna be here for 15 years in this mortgage. So he's really feeling like, yeah. And then because I have this mortgage, I really have to stay at this job because the job market is, you know, like not really hiring as much as it once was. So this is stability for him. And like a part of me hates stability. I'm like, that sounds crazy to me. And I am very much a free spirit, so I have to decide which one makes more sense, stability or me pursuing my free spirited ventures. And I really, like right now I'm in a season where I can explore both, but it's a lot on my body. Like I'm working 2 jobs. I'm like, and then I think somebody asked me like, well, would you just do lashes? And I'm like, I really wouldn't even want to do lashes all day either, to be honest.
I'm like, I don't want to do any services.
That's what it is. I'm like, I am serviced out. Like, it's cool. Like, lashes really are cool because I just do it. I think it's fun because I'm not doing it with a certain number in mind anymore. Like, before when I was paying my bills, it's like, I know for a fact, Mundo, I got to have this amount of clients. So it's not like I'm just letting stuff flow to me the way that I naturally let my life flow. It was too much pressure. Like, I gotta promote. I gotta post on social media, promote the business. If I don't have this client, you know, say she don't come on her 2-week refill, then it messes up everything for me. Like, I'm trying to pay my bills off of this.
Yeah.
So, for me, now I don't have to do that. Like, it's just, I'll take you, girl. If I got some time, I'll squeeze you in. You know, it's no pressure to it. But then I'm feeling all my pressure at my 9 to 5. So it's just like, you can never win.
Yeah.
You can never win.
Or can you?
You can, but what the freak does that look like?
That's the part where I'm like, I need clarity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm really considering joining. I don't know if it'll look like specifically like Alfred Street, but I want to join them on the fast.
I do too. I actually was really.
Like, I want to start at like the top of January because I'm just like, I need to hear directly from God. No influence, especially now living on my own. It's like I have nothing but time to really self-reflect in different ways, whether it's me being creative, being in my word, meditating, yoga, whatever. And I know when I fast, like I get
all the answers, clarity.
Yeah, I get all the clarity I need.
Yeah. I definitely was highly considering it myself. Like, when he said it, I was like, okay, I think this fast is just like my baby fast for a little bit, but that'll turn me up for real. Like, it really has been nice not being on social media, but if I can take that and then have community, because I know other people are doing it with me, I feel like that'll be a great way to start my year. Because right now, I'm like, a lot of me taking a break off of Instagram is just like time too. Like, I got a busy schedule. I'm like, that's the least of my worries, is worried about posting on Instagram. I'm like, and it doesn't really bring me joy like it once does. Like, if anything, I just like to be on there, you know, just seeing what people are doing.
Yeah.
But I think I'm losing like a love for things that I once looked to just to make money off of it. Like, I really want to be intentional. So I want to do things because I genuinely want to do it. I'm tired of doing things, and I told you this, like out of a lack of something, like lack of money, I gotta do this. But because running my business is fun to me. Like, that shit, I find enjoyment in this. But again, it once started to I looked at it like a money source, and then I stopped loving it. And then even with social media, like once I started thinking like, ooh, I can make money off of this, I'm posting. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm posting right now. I'm just posting just cause. So I'm like, I really just have to take a break. I think even when me closing my shop, that's also like a form of me taking a break from those things to like reevaluate and go in a different direction. Because I know change is calling me, but I can't figure out in which direction I need to go or I want to go, and I don't want to figure it out on my own. Like, I really want to put it in the hands of God. So that's where I'm at. Like, I don't have the answers. I don't know what next year's going to look like. I think it's going to be a beautiful year. Something in my spirit tells me it's going to be a really good year. But I just want to make sure I'm prepared. And I'm not doing the same things that I was doing in 2023, 24. Like, I want to really just, and not saying that it has to start January 1st, because I feel like I'm already taking strides. But again, just that intentionality. I'm like, I'm living on my own now. I'm in a whole new city. I have a whole new network of people that I can promote my business to. So when I promote my business, I want it to be a true reflection of what I want. I'm like, I think I was just kind of doing things just to bring, like I said, money was a goal. But like, now I can do it differently. I can do everything differently. I don't have to do the same things over and over again.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Whew. Yep, that it's all in my hands. It's really my free choice, free will. Whatever direction I want it to go.
Yep.
So yeah, it's like, it's gonna be my affirmation. I am responsible. I am responsible with my finances. I am responsible with my choices. I'm responsible with like my tongue. Like just slowing down and let me self-reflect, check in with myself, then give a response. Not having to have like the instant impulsive response to everything. Because that was the thing too, like that first week in India, I really struggled to be able to turn my brain off, like, and be able to like do the meditation practices. Because I didn't realize how much I had like a monkey around. I'm constantly thinking, what I gotta do next? Okay, I gotta go here. And I'm trying to like rush through the day of all the tasks versus being able to like stop and enjoy what's going on throughout the day and what can I take away from what Wednesday was and whatever the case may be. So I'm still trying to incorporate those things. I knew that my work schedule was going to take away from me to be able to like do the complete routine that I was doing when I'm not at work. But I still try to keep those things in mind. Like, I feel like that's why I have so much peace with this home buying process. Like, if anything, I'm just excited to learn through the process. And I have released putting a date on anything. It's just gonna be when it comes. But I think that has to just be the mindset with everything in life. Like, the first step is putting it out there, really like claiming it, affirming like this is gonna happen for me, and then every day you just kind of take small steps towards it.
That's it. That's actually the quote on my door at school. It's just taking small steps will get you to big results.
Yeah.
So like, just do something day by day to try to reach your goal, and you'll get there. I have to remind myself that too, like, because that's what I talked about on my call. Just like kids want instant gratification, so that's why they turn to AI usage, because it's like, okay, I don't even want to think about this. I'm just gonna go to AI, and they're gonna think for me. The whole time it'd be wrong. And like some things, and that's why I told them on the call, like some things, like I want them to use it, but sometimes I need you to strengthen your critical thinking skills. Like you need to think on your own. I had a student today, and girl, it was talking about the theme, which you talked about multiple times, and he had to write about it. And then what he do? He go to ChatGPT trying to search the theme. I said, you're not gonna find it in ChatGPT.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm not even gonna give you no 0 because like I need to understand why you did that. And he was like, I'm really confused. Okay, just ask.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Like, golly. So I didn't penalize him. Maybe I'm soft. I'm too soft, but I don't ever penalize them kids.
I hate disciplining
Me too.
kids, honestly.
Like, I just be like,
anytime I
whatever.
have to raise my voice, it pisses me off.
I'd be like, let's talk about it. I don't want to give you a referral. I don't want to have to like, but I know.
I feel bad for one of the behavior types. He's a Gemini air sign. He's very like, he's one of the men that has a good influence in the kids, but he is more of an air sign. So he's real. He ain't gonna yell and cuss at him unless like they just take him there. But everybody, I guess, been getting on him like they feel like he's too soft.
Dang.
I'm like, I think I get away with it because I'm a woman, but he really approaches it in a similar way as I do. But the kids love him. I'm like, you're not going to force somebody to be cursing these kids out. I think that's just crazy that y'all really be letting these kids take y'all there.
Me too. Because there was, girl, I don't know. I did a pull out today, and it was like messing with me, talking about how Miss Jackson liked cowboys. And I got like 3 cowboys back home. Talking about men. They could not let it go. They thought it was so funny. They were so tickled by it.
Oh, God.
And so, I was like, what do y'all think? Like, in their mind, Texas is a desert. We all ride horses, and that's our means of transportation. And we're just all hillbillies. And we go to rodeos all day, and just, that's what they think I'm from.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dang, where was I? Oh, the kids. I forgot why I was bringing that up. And I also feel like thinking about even the pastor's sermon, like you gotta have power and authority. I'm like, I really feel
if I
like
can't have no authority, I ain't gonna come at you too hard.
Exactly, because
I'm gonna be mad if I do all that and they don't.
And they don't be doing nothing. So I just be like, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, this is it's a job.
Even when I saw that fight today, it's like power but no authority. I'm not jumping in.
Okay, you shouldn't have to.
Because if you touch me, it's gonna be an issue.
For real.
If he swing on her, he'll swing on me.
Oh, for sure, you ain't nobody to him.
I'm like, you got it, son.
Yeah.
Respect.
I'll wait till somebody come.
Respect. I told you he ran off the campus.
Yes, like what?
Yeah. And then we had another girl. She just walked straight out casually with her lunch. I'm like, oh my
This
God.
is not a real place. I'm telling her my perfect day. You know my perfect day in my mind. I was like, why hasn't it happened yet? Or at least make me a wife, God. Like, which one?
Make it make sense, please.
I'm like, I am truly single out here. And I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm like losing desire to date now. And not even that, you know, I'm like heartbroken or anything like that. It's just, it takes a lot. And I'm tired of putting myself out there. And maybe this is what a lot of women feel, but I'm tired of putting myself out there and then it's the same things that happen. Or it's just another failed relationship. Whereas at least if I put my trust in myself and I go after my dreams, I know I'm going to get results. So I'm losing that because everything's about faith. So I'm like, I'm just having faith in myself. And I feel like Natalya never disappoints Natalya, really. But these niggas be disappointing me. They be disappointing me. So I'm like, because of this, I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see.
Yeah. I don't even know. I need better discernment and just recognizing who to entertain and who to not.
That part. I feel like it's getting better. It's taking a long time.
I be thinking, I've been like, oh, I made 10 steps forward, and then I feel like I take 2 or 3 steps back.
No, for real.
I think the stress of my job too, like how it affects me, like with just all the things that come with it. I don't realize how much that does impact like my behaviors. So it's like I'll be serious about eating, but then let me get like really stressed out and I ain't really got no man, and I'll be like, now I want to go have fun.
Okay.
And I'm like, I think my job makes me it brings out too much of my masculine energy. I need something that's just a little bit more, less effort.
I feel you're a soft wife.
Yeah,
I can wake up and make my matcha in the morning and work out and just have a slow morning. I always feel like I'm rushing. My job makes me feel like I'm always rushing to do something too. So that's not helpful. When naturally, I'm a very laxy-daisy type of person. I'll be like, oh, it'll get done when it gets done.
I can't believe I go up there every day before like around 8:30ish or so.
Dang.
I'm like, I cannot believe I've been doing this.
Yep.